From WPTV, Florida's top-rated television station, this is News Channel 5 at 5:30.
Good evening, I'm Michael Williams.
I'm Kelly Dunn. Thank you for staying with us tonight. We continue now with some team coverage on the situation out at Palm Beach International Airport as we've been reporting in the last half hour. Let's begin our coverage with Jay Cashmere over at the live desk. Jay?
Kelly, Michael, we want to stay on top of this story that broke about 4 o'clock at Palm Beach International Airport. Right now, dozens of hazmat crews are working the ground right there outside the tarmac, the gate right there at Palm Beach International Airport. Around 4 o'clock today, Flight 793 bound for Baltimore was parked at the gate ready to push back. A flight attendant noticed a suspicious powder inside the plane. The plane was completely evacuated. You can see all of the passengers right there. They're seated right outside the plane. Dozens of fire rescue crews arrived on the scene. They are currently working this massive investigation to identify this particular powder that was found. These are exclusive pictures from Chopper 5. In fact, Captain Julie is high above here with a better angle and a better view. Julie, what can you add from your angle?
137. Jake, hello. We're here at Palm Beach International Airport taking a look at this airplane here that has still not been boarded yet by fire rescue. It does take them a little bit of a while to get suited up into their hazmat gear. They have to be well suited up and also have a washdown station for once they come off of the airplane. You can see them all there in a huddle right now as it looks like everybody's pretty much got their gear in situ as they are going to go over to the airplane very shortly and board it to find out exactly what this toxic chemical is. They have made the passengers very comfortable, bringing out chairs for them to sit down here. Starting to get dark out here, so it's not too hot for the passengers. They don't seem to be in too much discomfort right now. The airport is open for business. In fact, a Southwest just pulled into the gate right next to where this Southwest airplane is, and I can see that the airport is landing and departing everybody on time actually, and no interruption to normal procedure, apart from, of course, that we do have a lot of fire rescue activity here at the airport. Of course, once they start to board this plane, if we get any information from fire rescue as to what this chemical might be, we'll let you know, and hopefully they'll be able to clear this plane, and that is why the passengers are sat there right now. The plan will be that if they find this is okay and they clear the plane, they will be able to reboard and then be on their way to Baltimore. Jay?
Captain Julie high above PBIA. Captain Julie, thank you very much. We're also being told 137 passengers were evacuated, and as Julie mentioned, and as you can see, they await the outcome of this investigation sitting right outside that Southwest jet. We have now on the line the City of West Palm Beach spokesman Chase Scott from West Palm Beach. Chase, can you hear me?
Yes, Jay, I'm with you.
Chase, what can you add to this story?
Well, West Palm Beach Fire Rescue is responding with our hazmat team along with other area law enforcement and fire rescue divisions. Basically what we know at this time is a suspicious powder was found on board by a stewardess in a tissue box. At that time, authorities were alerted. We evacuated the passengers on the plane, as you can see from your video on the tarmac. 2 crew members were exposed by handling the substance, so they are still on board the plane, and we are going to be decontaminating them shortly while we determine what the suspicious substance is.
The 137 passengers that are sitting outside this plane, Chase, will they remain there or will they be moved to a separate location?
That's going to be determined by the authorities that are on the scene to determine exactly what type of agent that we're dealing with. We, of course, don't want to, risk any further contamination to other areas or other individuals. So it's a little bit of a fluid situation as we piece together exactly what we're dealing with.
Chase, on the inside of the airport, what's the scene like? Is there a particular area or a particular concourse that is blocked off at this point?
Access to the plane and the passengers, of course, is prohibited. And as I mentioned, the passengers at this time are on the tarmac, as you've seen, and the 2 individuals of the crew members that were exposed are still on the plane awaiting decontamination.
Chase Scott from the City of West Palm Beach reporting tonight for us. Chase, thanks so much for the update on that situation. We also have on the line David Bajelis. He's our aviation expert for WPTV News Channel 5. David, can you hear me?
Yes, Jay, I can.
Proper protocol here, David? Is this what we're seeing here?
Sure, it looks like it, and they're taking every precaution that they can, Jay, with regards to any type of pathogenic substance, and they've sequestered the people away from the aircraft. They're not letting them in the terminal. and they put the hazmat crews on. So it looks good right now, but let's also remember that so many of these white powder substances that we've seen both in offices and in the mail have turned out not to be hazardous. So it's really hard to tell at this time. These hazmat crews will figure it out very shortly, I'm sure.
And David, we're dealing with a very detailed investigation right here, which could, looking at the timetable, this could take several hours, right? It could, and you know, the other thing too is we don't know the behind-the-scenes work that's going on, Jay, with regards to FBI. They may have had some, they may have had a lead or a tip that has not yet been released as far as public news. And if that's the case, this is a pretty big response for something as simple as a powdery substance found on there. So there could be another layer to this that we don't know about at this point. Well, we're looking at video right now. Several crews are responding. We have the hazmat suits, men donning hazmat suits as they board the aircraft as we speak right now. A massive developing story. 137 passengers evacuated from Southwest Flight 793 headed for Baltimore. Right now, a massive investigation underway to find out what this suspicious powder was. Found in a tissue box inside the Southwest plane around 4 o'clock today. 2 crew members were exposed. According to Chase Scott, the city of West Palm Beach, they remain inside the aircraft. We've got dozens of officials on scene right now, hazmat units on scene as they try to identify and really detail this process right now. Ashley Walters has been outside the airport right now on the grounds monitoring this developing situation. Ashley, what can you tell us?
Well, I actually just got off the phone with Palm Beach International Airport, as I know you've been checking in with them as well. They did tell me that until the investigation is complete, this flight will be grounded here. So it's unclear at this point if this flight will actually take off for Baltimore tonight or what will happen. So we are waiting outside. We do know that at least 4 men have suited up into hazmat gear. They're here on the ramp outside of the terminal near this gate, and Southwest Flight 793 with 137 passengers on board. They're all sitting on the ground on chairs just waiting. So we will know soon, we hope to know soon, what the time frame is going to be. But again, the hazmat crews are currently investigating, and so we'll keep you up to date with what we hear. Jay?
Ashley, thank you very much. Exclusive pictures right now, Flight 793, which has been pretty much cordoned off at PBIA. This is a relatively small location that they've really honed in on there at the airport. You've got right outside the terminal, you have a lot of people, a lot of rescue crews are right outside. 137 passengers await, as we all await the details of this investigation. Again, 4 men just suited up. They went inside the aircraft. We've got 2 crew members inside that aircraft that were exposed to this suspicious powder that we're trying to identify right now. As soon as we get more information on this still developing story, we will certainly bring that to you. We've got our crews in place, and when we get that information, we will have it for you. Kelly, Michael, we're going to send it back to you.